Have you ever wondered why the Church honors not just one saint, but all saints, known and unknown? The Feast of All Saints is a powerful reminder of our call to holiness and our connection to the great cloud of witnesses who have gone before us. But what does it really mean for us today? Every year, on November 1st, the Church celebrates the Feast of All Saints, a day dedicated to remembering all the holy men and women who have lived their lives in service to God. These saints may not have been canonized or officially recognized by the Church, yet their lives have been a testament to God's love and grace. In the book of Revelation, we are given a glimpse of this heavenly reality. John describes a vision of a multitude of saints, saying, "After this I looked, and behold, a great multitude that no one could number, from every nation, from all tribes and peoples and languages, standing before the throne and before the Lamb." Revelation 7 verse 9. This is the cloud of witnesses, the saints who have gone before us. The Feast of All Saints is not just a day to celebrate these holy men and women from the past, but a day to reflect on our own call to holiness. As Catholics, we are all called to be saints. In Matthew 5 verse 48, Jesus says, "Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect." This may seem like an impossible task, but the saints are living proof that holiness is achievable. They show us that it is possible to live a life fully devoted to God, even in the midst of challenges and struggles. The saints were ordinary people who faced extraordinary challenges, but they relied on God's grace and responded to His call with faith. The Catechism of the Catholic Church teaches that the saints are models of holiness for us. They have lived lives of virtue and faith, showing us what it looks like to follow Christ with our whole hearts. But they are not just examples from the past, they are also our intercessors in heaven. The Church teaches that the saints, being in God's presence, intercede on our behalf, praying for us and helping us in our journey toward holiness. In Hebrews 12 verse 1, we are told, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." The Feast of All Saints also reminds us that holiness is not about being perfect, but about being faithful. It's about loving God with all our heart, soul, and mind, and loving our neighbor as ourselves. Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39. The saints were not without flaws. They too struggled with sin and temptation, but they trusted in God's mercy and grace. They teach us that holiness is a journey, not a destination. We, too, are called to live lives of virtue, to seek God's will, and to be transformed by His love. As we celebrate the Feast of All Saints, let's remember that we are all part of this great family of faith. We are not alone in our struggle to live as disciples of Christ. The saints are with us, interceding for us, and encouraging us to press on in our walk with God. We are called to live lives of holiness, and though the road may be difficult, we have the example and the prayers of the saints to guide us. Let the Feast of All Saints remind you of your own call to holiness, and the great cloud of witnesses who are cheering you on. You are not alone. God is with you, and so are the saints. Let their example inspire you to live a life of faith, hope, and love, knowing that one day, by God's grace, you, too, will be part of that great multitude before the throne of God.